Good evening, Bradley here. Today I'm going to show you how to install MySQL binary version onto Windows 10, but this could also be done on Windows Server or any other server operating system. First thing what we need to do is move over to the MySQL community server page. I'll have all the links in the description. Now, depending on your architecture, you should pull the binary version or the binary edition based on your system architecture, whether you have a 64-bit CPU architecture or a 32-bit CPU architecture. In this case, I'm going to the 64-bit architecture. Now, I've already downloaded this here just to speed things up just a little bit, so this is the version that you're looking for. But nevertheless, you'll click download and click on no thanks to start my download. So like I said, I've already downloaded it. I'm going to download and I'm going to extract. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rename this. I'm going to call it MySQL, and I'm going to move this to the C drive. Cool. So let's do a little bit of housekeeping quickly. Just so that I have this set up. This is a brand new machine. So yes. So I'm gonna move over to the MySQL directory in the C drive. cd/dir. As you can see, I'm in the C drive, so I'm gonna move to MySQL. cd tab MySQL over cd bin. Now the bin directory has all the executables to run MySQL on your machine. There's utilities, there's a server, there's a lot of other things. but the main thing that we're looking for is MySQL D. Now the D stands for daemon, and that is just another fancy word of saying server in Unix term. So we look for MySQL D. Press tab to autocomplete. Let's run it. Okay, off the bat, we have our very first issue. Can't change directory to see MySQL data. So we need to sort that out. What we need to do is go into MySQL, and in the root of the MySQL directory, we create another folder, and we're going to call it data. Right, let's run this now. Let's see what's going to happen. And it just exited, but we don't know if anything is running. So what we can do is we can say MySQL D -- console. Let's just see if everything's working and there's nothing breaking. So let's run it. And we can see it's shutting down. Right, let's see what's going on. Can't open MySQL plugin table on the MySQL upgrade. Is there any other errors? There's a couple of warnings. Right, so basically it's saying that MySQL has not been initialized, and we need to create the MySQL schemas. Now to do that, we need to find out in MySQL what command we need to run to initialize everything. So let's do that quickly. So we're going to go MySQL d.exe -- verbose -- help. So this is going to print out everything to the screen, all the commands we can use. So let's run this. And as you can see, this is way too much. So let's run it again, and let's pipe that out to into a help.txt file. Cool. So we should have a help file. There we go. So we're looking for initial. Here we go. Initialize. So what this is going to do is create a default database and exit, and then create a super user with a random expired password and store it in the logs. Cool. Now remember how to get the logs? We have to use the console. So we're going to go --console, and we're going to take the initialize command. So let's run that. And we're getting error straight off the bat. Basically saying, trying to initialize with a specify but the data directory has files in it, so it's aborting. So to sort out this issue, we're going to have to go to the data directory again, and we're going to have to clear this out. Right, let's try and run it again. Initialize. As you can see there, we have our temporary password. So I created a user root at localhost with this password. So let's just keep that for now. Excuse me. So let me just create a new text document on my desktop. And I am just going to paste that password in there. Cool. Let's see if we can start MySQL this time. And here we have a running MySQL instance. What you need to do now is connect to it using the MySQL application, command line application, which is also sitting in the bin directory. But what we need to do is open up another command and click yes, and we go to cd MySQL, cd bin, and we type in MySQL exe -u is root -p, and the password is the password that was given to me. You can press enter, and we are now connected. Now it's at this point where you'd actually want to run an alter user statement to change the password of the root user, and everything should be perfectly running from there. Now this is not running as a service in Windows. What we need to do now is install it as a service. Now if I go back to my help file, you will see right on top here that if I do --install, it will install the default service in Windows. So let's do that quickly. Let's shut it down, Control C twice, and let's shut it down. So we're going to go MySQL d --install. Server successfully installed. So let's check that. And there we go. So we have a perfectly running MySQL instance. Starts up automatically, and as you can see it stopped, so we can go and start it. And there we go. And that is about it. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope to catch you in the next one.